everybody, I'm Madame Goulet. I teach kindergarten French immersion at St. Joseph's School, and I'm here today to share a yoga practice with you. So when I'm not teaching at the school and teaching kids, French and math and playing with them, I am a yoga teacher, so I get to teach kids yoga. So today I'm going to invite you to do a little bit of a practice with me, and I want to start with a book. So this is one of my favorite books. It talks about our emotions, it talks about colors, and we're going to tie that into our yoga practice. So today I'm going to read you the book, Color Me Happy. So I want you to think about right now which color you might be when I read this book. So when I'm sunny, color me yellow. When I'm funny, color me pink. So you see these little flamingos here? Look at how they stand because you're going to stand like a flamingo in our practice. When I'm bored, color me gray. But soon I'm bouncy. Time to play. When I'm brave, color me orange. When I'm jealous, color me green. So he's jealous of this monkey because he has a much bigger ice cream cone. So take a look at that monkey because we're going to pretend that we're monkeys as well. And when I'm angry, color me red. But I feel better cuddling Ted. So he's cuddling his little teddy bear and he's feeling a lot better. And when I'm dreamy, color me purple. And when I'm sad, color me blue. But when I'm happy, color me a rainbow. A rainbow for me and you. So I want you to think about right now how you're feeling. Are you maybe happy? Are you sad? Were you frustrated today? And think about what color that might be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my mat and I'm going to invite you to sit on your mat just like me. And then we're going to start our practice. We're going to move a little bit and then we're going to do a little relaxation at the end. So I'm going to come all the way back here and I'm going to sit crisscross just like this. I've got my legs crossed, I've got my arms, I'm going to shake them out a little bit. I'm going to rest my hands on my knees just like this. And I'm going to start by closing my eyes and imagining what color I feel. So right now I feel kind of calm. I feel kind of happy. So I'm sort of picturing a nice yellow color in my mind. And you can picture whatever color you want. And maybe it's going to be a different color that was in that book. And I'm going to let you have that color travel through your whole body. Like you have this magic power. So you're going to paint your toes with that color. So I'm imagining my toes being painted yellow. My legs are painted yellow, all the way up to my hips. My belly is painted that color. My chest is painted that color. Paint goes all the way down my arms and it's painting me all that same color. Then my face, my head. And I'm just going to sit, imagining that I'm full of that color. So maybe it's a color that you really like, and it's okay to feel however you felt at the start of this practice. And we'll see if you feel different at the end. I'm going to get you to take 2 big, huge breaths like this. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Kind of like that dragon that was in that book. So breathe in. Breathe out that fire. Good, so we're gonna start our practice. I'm gonna get you to take your hands, show me those fingertips like this, all 10 fingers, and you're going to glue them onto the floor next to you. So you're a big, huge triangle now. So we're gonna tip my head to one side, tip it over again, tip it over. This time, I'm gonna take my arm, I'm gonna reach it all the way to the sky, and then reach it over, and I'm gonna imagine that this is a giraffe, and he's chomping on this grass or this tree way over here. Chomp, 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 chomp. And then I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna switch arms. This giraffe is gonna chomp at something. Maybe he's gonna reach way over and chomp that light that's behind me. Good, and come back. You're gonna bring your arms back and forward, and you're going to clasp your hands together, imagining that you're giving someone the biggest hug that you can, and then you're gonna cuddle into them like this. So I'm gonna cuddle my head in, like I'm giving them this huge, huge hug, the biggest hug I can give. And then I'm gonna open my arms back up, and I'm gonna clasp them together at the back. So my hands look like this at the back, and I'm gonna push down. I'm gonna push down, I'm gonna grow up really, really tall like this, seeing how tall I can grow. Good, we're gonna bring our hands to our knees, and we're gonna roll our back like this, and then we're gonna push it forward. So you're gonna scooch towards me, rock away from me, scooch towards me, hello, and rock back away from me. And now you're gonna go in a circle. So you can come all the way up to the front and all the way to the back, to the front and to the back. Good. And now see if you can take it the other way. You can imagine that you're stirring your favorite soup, or maybe you're stirring Rice Krispie treats that you're making. Someone said ice cream the other day. And then I'm going to get you to come back to the middle, and we're going to stand up because I want to make sure that we move your legs before we start. So you're going to stand up nice and tall. You can put your hands on your hips and open your legs just a little bit. We're going to bring the leg up, and I'm going to challenge you because this is tough. This balance is tricky. I'm going to imagine that we can stir with this leg like this. And then if you want to try something really tricky, you're going to bring it the other way. Okay, switch legs. So bring your leg up, open it up, stir, 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 stir it the other way. Oh, and I got tippy, and that's okay. So I'm going to put my foot down, pick it back up, and try again. Good. So we're going to make sure that we're all warm in our body before we start to move. So the next thing we're going to imagine is that we have a hula hoop. So you're going to take your feet wide apart, and you're going to imagine that you have a hula hoop around your hips. So if you've ever tried a hula hoop, sometimes they try to sneak down on your body. So you have to keep your hips moving. So just the hips, and then you can go the other way. Good. All right, so we're going to imagine that we're a few animals from that story. So the very first one that I wanted you to think about was that little flamingo. And if you notice the little flamingo, he was standing on one leg. So I'm going to get you to plant your foot down, and I'm going to get you to really ground your toes down. So make sure they're really stuck on the floor. And when you're ready, you're going to lift your leg up like the flamingo. And you can put it on your knee if you want, or just to the side. So lift it up. If you want to try to have some wings, you can put your wings out to the side. Good. And when you're thinking of how this makes you feel, maybe this is tough for you, maybe this is easy and you love this, so you can imagine what color this might be. Maybe you'll be pink like that flamingo. And we're going to bring your wings and your foot down. We're going to switch. So make sure you ground the other foot down. So you have a sturdy leg. Take your wings out to the side. Bring it all the way up. And then hold it there like a flamingo. Good. And if you get wobbly, that's okay. Just make sure you touch down, get your balance back, and then come all the way back into this pose. Perfect. You guys are doing such a great job. What I'm going to get you to do now is we're going to pretend we're that monkey that was sitting in the tree. And monkeys love to hang upside down, and they're super playful. So we're going to take our legs into a really wide stance like this. We're going to take our arms out, and we're going to fold forward like that monkey, and then we're just going to play. So we're going to play. You can move your arms if you want. You can let your head hang down. So just play like that monkey. If you want to make monkey sounds like you can do that too. So just hang like that monkey. Imagine that there's some bananas on the ground. And then that monkey is going to want some bananas from the tree. So you're going to plant one of your hands down right in front of your nose, and you're going to reach and try to get the bananas that are really high on the tree above you. So reach for the bananas. It's really tricky to get them with this hand. So I'm going to switch hands, and I'm going to try to get them with this hand. All right, I got those bananas, and now the monkey is going to eat them. So the next thing I need you to do is you're going to turn this front foot out. So see my foot? I'm going to make it point this way. This foot stays the same, and I'm going to bend my knee just like this. So I'm going to imagine that I'm a giraffe now. So I'm going to rest on this knee, bringing this arm way up, and having that giraffe chomp on those trees that are super high above our heads. We have a lot of hungry animals today. Eating must make them feel happy. Good. So come all the way back up. I'm going to turn this foot towards us, and I'm going to turn this foot away. I'm going to bend through the leg, just like that. Rest. Bring this arm up and all the way over like the big, long giraffe neck. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Good stretch to get those last little leaves that are way up in that tree. Good job. Good. So we're going to come down. We're going to come into a little frog squat. So we're going to scooch our legs in just a little bit. Toes are going to point out like this. And then I'm going to see if you can sit like me, and I'm going to pretend I'm a frog. So I'm going to reach my legs out, sink all the way down, and I'm going to sit like this little frog, imagining that I'm on a lily pad. So I bet he would be really happy. Maybe he's going to catch some bugs. So if you want to stick your tongue out, catch the bugs that are around you. Maybe if you want to jump, you could jump too. So you're in this little frog squat here. So just hold that. Take a big breath in. Breathe it out again. Good job. Perfect. So I'm going to get you to come forward. You're going to move onto your knees. And you're going to turn your body so that you can come into a table position. So the table position just looks like this. You're going to scooch and curve your back into this cow position. So we always go moo. And then you round your back like you're an angry kitty. He would probably be seeing red. You go moo into the cow and into the kitty. So cow and cat and cow and cat. Good. You're going to uncurl your toes at the back. move your hands forward just a little bit. You're going to come into down dog. So down dog, you straighten your legs and you push back and stretch. So maybe you're a playful puppy and you want to stick your leg up and have a tail. Maybe your tail's wagging. Maybe you want to switch and give the other tail a little bit of a chance to wag. Good. And then you're going to come all the way down to your mat. And we're going to come into cobra. So we're going to come into like a snake pose. So you're going to lift off the mat just with the front of your body, the upper part of your body. Good. Perfect. Come down. You're going to come all the way back to child's pose. So coming into like a little bit of a rock position. Just rest here for a moment. And the very last thing I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to lay down on your back, on your mat or on the floor, wherever you happen to be, just like this. And I'm going to walk you through an activity that I like to call melting popsicle. So you're just going to lay all the way down. I'm going to sit up and I'm going to talk you through this. So I'm going to imagine, and you're going to imagine, that you are a popsicle. So find the spot that's comfortable for you on your mat. Imagine that your legs are the popsicle stick and the rest of you is the popsicle. And it's a really, really hot day. We've been having some hot temperatures, so the popsicles that we're eating have been melting. So imagine what color popsicle you are. Think about the colors from the book. Maybe think about how you're feeling. Maybe you want to have lots of colors. Maybe you're a rainbow popsicle. So just close your eyes. Good. Let your body start to settle. Let it start to become comfortable, still. Let the popsicle stick be sturdy, strong. Imagine what color you are. And from the very toes up, we're going to start to melt into the mat. So popsicles often get really drippy from the bottom to the top. So you're going to imagine that the drips are now coming near your toes. So let your toes relax and kind of go to sleep on the mat for just a moment. Soften the legs around the popsicle stick. Imagine that the weather is a little bit warmer and your whole entire leg is starting to soften into this mat. The drips from the popsicle are starting to drip. We're starting to see all those beautiful colors of that popsicle. Now moving up to your hip area, you're going to start to soften the hips, so let them relax. Just kind of put them to bed for a little bit. Allow the belly to go soft. So take a big breath in. Blow that breath out and just let the belly relax. Now feel the mat or the floor underneath your back. Notice how it's connected. The back is connected to the floor. And then let your arms soften. Let your shoulders relax. Let your fingers relax. So if you kind of have a fist or, your hand in a certain position, just let it soften and open. Same thing moving up to the face. So if you have an expression on your face, just let it go. If your jaw feels really, really tight, just open your mouth a little bit so that there's some space between your teeth. If you notice that you're scrunching your face, or that you're smiling, or that you're frowning, just see if you can kind of have a neutral expression, like no expression on your face, because everything has just sort of melted away for the moment. Then I'm going to get you to take 2 big, huge breaths. And again, you're going to imagine what color puddle you've become. So are you still the same color that we started with? Or have you changed colors? Have all of the colors of your popsicle maybe mixed together to make a new color? I'm going to get you to imagine that as you take a breath in and you exhale that out. Take another breath in and exhale it out one more time. Good. So we're going to bring a little bit of movement back to the body, coming back to what we're doing right now. So wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and kind of move your body a little bit. And then you can come back up to sit, just like me. So we're going to sit like this, and then we always close our practice with this little song that just says that I see how awesome you are, and it goes like this. It goes, my little light bows to your little light, your little light, your little light. My little light bows to your little light. Namaste. I hope you had fun. I hope that you are feeling really great no matter what color you started with. I hope that you're feeling happy and well. And I look forward to seeing you at St. Joseph's School pretty soon.